Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another action figure review. Evera94 here, bringing you the Hasbro Marvel Legends 6-inch Avengers Infinity War. We have the Marvel's Falcon and Winter Soldier Target exclusive 2-pack. This is not based off the 10th anniversary set of figures, even though these are two remakes of figures, which is what we kind of been seeing with the 10th anniversary line. So these used to be Walmart exclusives actually, and they were different painted. There's a few things different here and there, so we'll take a look at that. But now Target gets it. This is the Target exclusive, along with the Everett Ross and the Killmonger, which was also supposed to be part of the Stan Lee Build-A-Figure wave. This was supposed to be the other part that you had to buy, or the other figure pack you had to buy to complete Stan Lee, and we do not get to do that anymore. Hopefully in SDCC we get some questions answered about that. So here is the front. There is the side. We get a picture of Winter Soldier, and then we get a picture of Falcon, of course. On the back side we get the two figures posed up. Winter Soldier and Falcon stand their ground to protect the Earth from otherworldly adversaries. And we have a write-up that says, trained by different armies, but equally prepared to defend their allies from any threat. Winter Soldier and Falcon stand their ground to protect the Earth from otherworldly adversaries. Alright, so this was a pretty easy 2-pack for Hasbro to make here. Just re-release the same Falcon figure, just repainted, and then add a new torso piece to the already, Bucky that we have gotten already. I think there's a few different modes that are different too, so I'm going to take a look at that side by side. I do have the previous versions of these two, so we can compare the two. But first we just take a look at each figure one by one. We'll take a look at the accessories. So we get this alien gun, the Hydra gun that we've gotten for a while now. This I don't know why they included this. This wasn't in the movie, since they're trying to base this off the movie. They kind of just threw it in there just to add an accessory for whatever. I would have preferred a more realistic looking weapon than this, but I think this debuted in the Hydra Soldier, the single pack one, before the 2-pack came out for Toys R Us. So it's not real. It's not a real gun from the movie. So that's pretty much what Bucky comes with. That's the weapon they gave him. Unless this goes to Bucky. This was actually packed next to Falcon. So I assume I was assuming this was Falcon's, but I don't think I ever saw Falcon wielding an AR here, an assault rifle, whatever weapon this is. So I think this goes to Bucky. I'm gonna give it to him. I don't know why they packed it on that side, but we do get this one. It's just all black. We got a scope on it. There's an underbarrel grenade launcher too, and that's it. So the scope's nice, just no paint. Just a wash would have been enough. You don't really need to paint a black gun, but some wash would be cool. And that's it for Winter Soldier. And here's your look at Bucky. And it looks like he is sporting the same exact head sculpt as the Walmart exclusive, but they did kind of repainted it, or they try to put the printing tech on the face. It seems like I do think this one looks a little bit better than the Walmart exclusive version. And then we can see the torso piece is new, of course. Got the texture there, looks nice. Texture's pretty much all over. And then we do get the new vibranium arm that T'Challa made for him, or Shuri, not sure who. I'm sure Shuri made this in Wakanda. So you can see they painted it kind of yellowish on the lines, and it's just the metal silver for the plastic. So that looks good. I like that. And there's no star, of course. So there is good paint on the legs, so that looks nice right there. If you take a look at the hair, they didn't just put one color on it. They actually put two different tones of brown or black, or maybe a little bit of both. So that does look good. I like that. Alright, so he's going to articulate left and right on the ball jointed head. So there is a hinge too. The arms are going to go forward and back. They're going to go in and out. There is a bicep swivel. We get a double jointed elbow, a wrist swivel that hinges on the sides for this hand, and it seems like it's on the top for the left hand. And then we do get an ab crunch, a waist swivel, T-jointed legs go forward and back. They're going to go in and out, this far out. There's a thigh swivel, very tight, but there it is. Double jointed knees, we get a boot swivel, shin swivel, a ankle hinge, and there's a pivot down there too. Alright, and this is the Walmart exclusive Bucky on the right side coming from Civil War, I believe it was. And I can see now that the new Bucky is pretty much 90% brand new sculpt. Seeing them side by side, the boots are different, the legs are different, the torso is different, the arms are different. At least the right arm is. The left arm is the exact same mold, and I believe the faces or the head sculpt overall is the exact same head sculpt. They just used the printing tech on the same sculpt there, so I think it came out better that way. Definitely looks better to me, and there you can see the big difference overall. The Walmart exclusive one, of course, came with this pistol and the knife that he could not hold well at all. And it looks like, based off the mold of the Walmart exclusive, he seems to be a little bit taller than this new one that just came out. You can see right there. But here's a closer look at the two. And I do like the new one a lot better. Definitely do like it a lot better. The face sculpt is a lot better. Oh, and I almost forgot about this. They molded this pistol here so horribly on this Walmart exclusive. Look at that. I remember that. That is terrible. But there you guys have it. There they are next to each other. Let's get on to Falcon. Alright, and here's Anthony Mackie as Falcon. And this one for sure is 100% the same mold as before. Unless I am missing something. But here he is. No different face or anything. They could have at least given us a face without the goggles. Something different to add on, but they didn't do that. Now he does come with the same accessories here, and that includes his little jetpack on the back, or not a jetpack, but where his wings deploy from. And they did this thing again where you gotta combine it there. And then of course the wings itself, same mold, same paint, and these are the ones you attach to this backpack right there. And that's it. He doesn't come with any weapons or anything like that. I know he shoots pistols, or I think it was a machine pistol of some sort, like an Uzi or something like that, and I guess they refuse to add those to these action figures. But I know the SH Figuarts version does come with some, so pretty excited for that one coming out. I think at the end of this year it comes out, so we can compare them next to this and see which one's better. But I do like the fact that that does come with more weapons, and this one, this one doesn't, so that's a missed opportunity once again. They could at least added something, maybe a pistol at least. He does have the trigger fingers for it, so it's just a missed opportunity there. Alright, so Falcon's head is going to swivel left and right. It's going to look up about this much right there. It's going to look down, so it's a ball jointed hinge again. The arms are going to go forward and back. They're going to go in and out, if it lets me. Very stiff. You can hear it squeaking. Very scary. But there it went out. So you gotta be careful with that. Almost looks like it's gonna rub against the plastic there. There is a bicep swivel, which is nicely hidden there. Looks nice. Double jointed elbows, swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Got an ab crunch that clicks. Waist swivel. T-jointed legs go forward and back. They go in and out. Thigh swivels. Knees bend. Double jointed. Ankles are on a hinge, and they do pivot. Alright, so this is going to be a little difficult to put side by side with the wings on. Kind of wanted them to do the same thing here, but maybe it was a bad idea. But so you guys can see the wings next to each other, they are exactly the same. I can almost say that the colors are the same too. I don't see any differences there. The main difference you're going to see between these two is the paint on the actual figure itself. Hopefully you can make it out, but you can see how bland and not even painted it is on the old Walmart exclusive, which is the one on the right here, the gray part. And then they kind of made it a little metallic plastic on the new one, and that makes a little bit of a difference for me, so that looks good. I can see that his forearm piece here is silver while it's black on the old one there. That probably goes for the other forearm piece right here. Yep. So there's a difference there. They did paint his boots or his shoes down here. You can see the straps are red, and they did not paint the straps on the new one, so that kind of sucks. And here I wanted to give you guys a look at his face side by side. The goggles, are silver or gray on the new one here, and they're black on the old one. And then of course in the new movie Infinity War, he did grow a little bit of a facial hair on his face, so they did add the facial hair there, and it looks really clean and nice on the new Falcon. So they did do that accurately for the screen. In Civil War, he just had the little goatee, so there's a little difference there. Alright, and without the horrible poses, here they are standing straight up, so you get an idea of the two. Going back to the gray, boring plastic on the Walmart exclusive, you can see there, this is also plastic, but you can see the difference there. They actually painted his shoulder better on the old one. You can see they didn't paint it at all over here. So just slight little subtle differences, and that's it. Nothing really too crazy, but if I of course had to choose one, I'm going to go with the new one. It looks a tad bit better than what we got before. They're both pretty good, and of course the face sculpts, like I mentioned, the facial hair is different, but it is the same face sculpt completely. And one more look at the wings. The top pack is the new one, and the bottom one is the old one. So again, they made a more metallic, more metal-ish colored on the new one, going for the red and the gray. And then here is just straight, just red, and you can see the bright gray on the old one. Alright guys, and that's going to do it for my review of the Target exclusive Falcon and Winter Soldier 2-pack from Avengers Infinity War. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Leave a like if you did, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not done so already, and as always guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.